people been asking. They like, where you been? Fighting with demons and losing some friends. Taking bitches, men, and making them fans. Feeding my babies and tucking them in. Stacking my money to lose it again. I can fail 10 times, but I choose it again. Breaking all the rules like a politician said the game ain't over till I win. Understand? See, I move smooth on the beat, that's why I'm a pretty bad bitch. Gotta give me my seat, baby. You can keep the crown, cause my dreadlocks reach down to my feet like the imp got a weed. Food on zen, cause the imp got the weedy. Like to call me Pocahontas, cause I'm talking to the trees. Paint with the wind, steady manifesting. Up before the sunrise, counting all my blessings. In the booth, talking to you about all my lessons. And we could talk about this good pussy I was blessed with. I give the people what they want. I'm never stressed since somebody told me long ago. Like that's where to go. And I go where these hoes can't go. You know I don't mean to go, but I'm feeling like a go. Keep these bitches on their toes and they broke strong clothes. Messy ass hoes, so I call them sloppy joes. I keep my friends close, but I'm dabbing up my foes. Let a bitch get real comfortable without the shows. M on the throne, all gold, I was chose. I'm feeling like pussy, wipe me down in my robe. If a nigga wanna play, I keep the grits on the stove. A nigga wanna lay, then the M got the cold. Fuck if your wrist froze, baby, let me see your soul. Or we can play it shallow, let me see the pole. Either way it go. I need more hope. I'm in this bitch, so they gotta run home. Stay in your safe zone and turn your lights on. Like, how the fuck you rapping, but you can't write nothing? Vibing to my shit, but you ain't like nothing. No, my Kanye shit can't tell me nothing. Palm steady itching, I can feel the money coming, or I might stop up and see asshole. Who knows? Palm steady itching, I can feel the money coming, or I might stop up and see asshole. I might slap a pussy asshole. Who knows? I might slap a pussy asshole. Palm steady itching, I can feel the money coming. Yeah. Whoa. The Empress in the building. Get the fuck about the feelings. The Empress in the building. Stand up, please stand up. The Empress in the building. Get the fuck about your feelings. The Empress in the building. And stand up, please stand up. Stand up. Stand up for the Empress, please stand up. Stand up. Stand up for the Empress, please stand up. The Empress is the building. Get the fuck about your feelings. The Empress in the building. Stand up, please stand up. The Empress in the building. Get the fuck about your feelings. Stand up, fuck up. Get the fuck about your feelings.
Happy Thursday. I'm back. Happy birthday, Gemini. Hope you're enjoying your day. Your birthday, Empress, today. Well, let's see what we can do. Since the internet wants to show up on one phone, I'm going to be taking a break. It may be for the month of June. I may come on when I feel it, but I'm not going to be persistent this month of June. I'm going a little bit more in-depth healing. Try to make some things move. Move and shake. So we can just start off with the opening.
Power, I give them no power. Created the different age, sooner than later, what will be ours? I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. To infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no destination. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not come for the people I love, cause then I get scary, then I get ugly, yeah. Ain't no problem, when I'm the equation. Present, noted, observation. I'm not losing, reborn, creation. Come and find me, sending location. Your child needs these 3 key factors to get into.
Trying to DJ. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see. All right. 5:06 p.m. on my alarm. Are you protecting yourself with complicated sets of traps and defense mechanisms? Hmm. I am really tired or just unencumbered, I guess. I don't really feel like doing it, but we're going to go ahead and get it done. For the Empress today, I missed the priestess yesterday. So today, May 30th, the day of Nimble time. You are quick, expansive, skillful, overly sensitive, nervous, and unstable.
But you know what I realized? What's that? I can do anything I want to do. I can be anything I want to be. And I can dream anything I want to dream. This my world. Sitting at rock bottom, I look myself in the mirror and I ask, what does it feel like to be at the very top at last? Well, what does it feel like? It feels right, like I was built for this life. Like all my heartache wasn't in vain. All my stress and my pain, late nights fighting the niggas where I'ma kill me a bitch. Put your hands on me while I carry the shit. What does that make you? Rising to the surface with a change of heart. Hatred in my eyes because I don't get tired. It's funny how they talk about you at the bottom, but when you start to rise, they ask you what it feels like. It feels like this was prophesied, I'm not surprised. It's you who failed to recognize the greatness in me. Now back up, give her 50 feet, that's Kirsten Beeman. Some say she's cocky, I say she has every reason. Hands I bet now you understand what Papa meant when he said fuck your friends. Yeah, fuck them, love them but don't trust them. Fake man, fake friends. It's feeling like a simulation. Ain't shit real like Neo, give me the red pill. It's some crazy shit, but down the bunny hole I go still. You can call me Alice, Empress of the Project Palace. Came up off that EBT, now I'm in a different bracket. Now the money gotta manage it. It's funny how not having shit make you fearless to lose it. All I gotta do is close my eyes and vision it. And poof, this some abracadabra shit. This that black girl magic shit. This is what it feels like to be the fucking Empress. I wear a crown of dress in my head. This is what the world drinks. Time's up cause I said. They wanna know what it feels like. Can you tell me what it feels like? I gotta know what it feels like. Does it feel like? All you gotta do is close your eyes, then open up your mind to get silent, and you'll realize you've been here this whole time, baby. Girl, I gotta know what it feels like. What does it feel like? Yeah. All I gotta do is stay focused. Nothing's getting in my way. All I gotta do is keep going. Ain't worried about what they say. I must know what it feels like. I wanna know what it feels like. Can you tell me what it feels like? I gotta know. It gets so hard sometimes. It feels like the sun won't shine. I have to remind myself each day it's already mine. I just close my eyes and cry. I know what it feels like. I can tell you what it feels like. What it feels like. They wanna know what it feels like. Can you tell me what it feels like? I gotta know what it feels like. Does it feel like? All you gotta do is close your eyes, then open up your mind to get inside, and you'll realize you've been here this whole time, baby. Girl, I gotta know what it feels like. What does it feel like? Yeah. I'd like to dedicate this one to every fuck nigga I've ever encountered, and every wrong turn I've made to bring me exactly where I am today. Every flawed friend, but most importantly, I'd like to dedicate this one to Juju, William, Gabby, and Melakaya. You could be anything you want to be. You could do anything you want to do. You could dream anything you want to dream. Don't let nobody tell you different. Fuck them. Fuck all of them.
Meditation. When love, money, or excitement unexpectedly appear in our lives, our relationship with the universe is nakedly revealed. Personality. The drive for freedom and independence works both positively and negatively for May 30th people, but free they must be. They may have a great deal of difficulty keeping to the same routine year. A longing for sudden and extreme change will cause them frustration if suppressed often. May 30th, people wish to be responsible, trustworthy, and dependable, but although they may try repeatedly, they have great difficulty carrying commitments through. Those born this day can best make a contribution and express themselves through freelance work, individual initiatives, and personal visions. Advice: keep your nose to the grindstone and avoid distractions. Operate deliberately and purposefully. Beware of idle schemes and frivolity. Health: The greatest health challenge for May 30th people is keeping an overactive nervous system under control. Tranquilizers may be attractive at one point or another, but should be avoided because of addictive effects. At some point in their lives, preferably early on, May 30th, people should submit to some form of mental training, either spiritual or psychological. But their 50s, if not sooner, those born on this day must learn to heed warnings from their bodies and health suggestions from others. Often, May 30th, people begin life strong and possessed of good health, but wear themselves down. Use of tobacco and alcohol can accelerate such a decline. As far as food is concerned, the taste of May 30 people lean towards the basic, simple, and pure. Learning how to cook is strongly recommended for these speedy Geminis, as well as highly varied and occasionally exotic dishes to keep them from getting bored. So numerology, those born on the 30th of the month are ruled by the number 3. 3 plus 0 is 3. And by the planet Jupiter. Those ruled by the number 3 seek the highest position in their particular sphere and have a love of independence. Here, strengthened in Gemini. Jupiter lends an optimistic and expansive social outlook to May 30th people, but can augur big plans and schemes that go awry. The influence of Mercury, ruler of Gemini, emphasizes their nervous characteristics. I feel it to Gemini. So the archetype, the third card of the major arcana, is the Empress, who can represent immutability and resistance to change, but also creative intelligence and comprehension. She is the perfect woman, the ultra feminine, the mother earth nurturer, who is our dreams made real, our hopes and aspirations embodied. Her steadfast qualities serve as a positive metaphor for May 30th people. Traditionally, the Empress possesses supreme wisdom and radiates strength, grace, and gen- gentility, but also may symbolize frivolity, vanity, and affectation. So mute from the goddess, from the Kemetic tarot is the Empress. The Neteru goddess Mute is the matriarch of the Neteru, the perfect model of the maternal goddess. She is so closely associated with motherhood that her name literally means mother. With her husband Amun Ra and her son Kansu, she completes the Theban triad of Kemet. Mute is foremost among the Uranus goddess and the Teru goddesses closely associated with the Wajak, the Eye of Amun Ra, the Sun Disk, and the Cobra. On the Empress card, Mute wears the Sekhmeti crown combined with combined with white and red crowns symbolizing divine rule over the two lands. She also wears the vulture headdress, representing her sacred bird. The theme, the Mute Empress card, represents the classic attributes associated with femininity, motherhood, and maternal instincts, nurturing abundance, creativity, nature, and beauty. The Empress card also represents the respect and admiration due to powerful matriarch. So the key words is potential, creation, abundant, fertile, earth, queen, nature, beauty, love, caring, and motherly. The Empress represents creativity, fertility, new ideas, Mother Nature, and nurturing. She is protective because new ideas need the care to grow and become strong. The Empress shows us the influences of the planet Venus. She possesses a shield, the counterpart to the sword, symbolic of the receptive attributes of nature. The weather vane in the field bears the empirical emblem of the two-headed eagle, a symbol of regality and enlightenment. This Empress carries the numerical value of 3. The law of nature that she presides over is that of the triangle, the manifestation of ideas and principles of attractions. Nature itself represents her throne. When the Empress appears to you in a reading, she calls on you to fully utilize your imagination and creativity to bring your ideas into the physical world. She is telling you that the creative process is a divine gift, and she shows you how alive and radiant you become from the glow of the creative process. The Empress is the embodiment of nature, bringing things into being. The Empress. Love changes everything. In the tarot deck, there is both an emperor and an empress. The difference between them is that the Empress rules her domain in a more feminine way. She is the mother of nations. Her approach is to look after and care for her subjects as they were her own children. She is both compassionate and forgiving. She believes that the way to get the most out of people is to nurture and care for them, and that this is the only responsible way for anyone in authority to behave. The Empress urges us to look at our own lives and the way we treat the people around us. Do we always act with compassion and understanding? This card also asks us to extend compassion to ourselves, which for many can be the hardest lesson to take from this card. Becoming a kinder person, there will be greater compassion and understanding. This may be coming after a period of difficulty for you, which have left you tired and undernourished. Welcome in this kindness and generosity you deserve. And don't forget to be kind and generous to others too. When the Empress turns up, and it is often to remind us that taking time out to act is a considerate way in an important part of life. Giving love to yourself and or others will make you feel more fulfilled and alive, and could even be quite transformative. The Empress. Consider other people. If you want to bring peace to yourself and to those around you, you need to act like an Empress does, with compassion and understanding. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel frustrated by those around you, just remember you don't need to change anyone. Just learn to love them and watch them change before your eyes. This love especially applies to yourself. Learn how to treat yourself with compassion, and you too can be transformed. The Empress. Excuse me. I get emotional reading her. Support needed. The Empress suggests you or someone around you felt the need for compassion. Perhaps you or that person faced a difficulty and were in need of support. Or perhaps you were simply not treating yourself as well as you could have been. Hopefully, you can now see that although compassion may not always make a problem go away, it is invariably make it easier to bear. another song while I go to sunsigns.org. This doesn't want to play. I'm going to read. May 28th birthday horoscope predicts that you are a fearless Gemini. This person may have no clue as to what danger is. This is a sign of a real go-getter. You take what you want from life and you do not give it back. You own it and you do not get easily scared of people or things. Typically, those born today seek adventure and can never lose insight to other Geminis who are similar. The May 28th birthday personality is quite independent and straightforward. You are characteristically funny, practical, yet intuitive. Also, you are very ambitious and desire beautiful surroundings. You are willing to work to achieve this status. Born on May 28th, happy birthday, Gemini. You're enthusiastic, adventurous, practical, funny, fearless, intuitive, and independent. Happy birthday, Gemini, the twins. This Gemini birthday person is usually enthusiastic and always bursting with laughter. Those born under this zodiac sign will play a trick on their personal and close friends in a minute. Sometimes in the romance department, they can be idealistic in thinking. No one is perfect except that human factor. Otherwise, you could end up heartbroken. However, you usually do not have any problems moving on to the next one. Some people have all the luck. Oh my goodness, I'm on the wrong one. Oh goodness. Makes me want to quit. May 30th birthday horoscope predicts that you are a unique and reliable Gemini. You are always in good spirit, and you could have a weird wit that sets you apart from others born under the same zodiac sign. This is the I can't do no more. I'm sorry.